Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka the Weather Gamer, joined by Jake.
Hello.
For another episode of Lords of Weather / slight crossover with Commissioner Chat, because Jake is the Commissioner of WWC Alpha. So...
Yup. Super excited to do this.
I'm gonna say you don't sound super excited.
I am super excited, okay? I'm just getting over a cold, okay?
No worries, you're just like, yep. I was like, okay then, maybe he doesn't want to be the Commissioner. But no, I'm just giving Jake a hard time.
I know.
I know you know, but do the viewers know?
Probably.
Fair point. How many of these have we done? I mean, they should know by now, but anyways. So, kind of how the format for this one, I already did a full video about what I want 2020 to be. But I figured we'd get Jake's thoughts on kind of what he's looking for in 2020 as much as he wants to share, and then he and I will talk about WWC a little bit. I'll talk to him about kind of his thought process and how he's felt so far being co-commissioner, running the Alpha Division, and not scare him, but just inform him of what hell is coming his way.
Oh boy. I'm already afraid.
So what do you want out of 2020?
Well, I want to actually get my license, for one. I kind of failed the test 3 times, in case you didn't know. Parallel parking sucks. Oof.
Is that what you're failing, and that's why you can't get your license?
Yeah, that's what I'm failing.
Just come out here and take the license. You're guaranteed to get it no matter how bad you fuck up.
So the thing is, right, the first time I did it, I got in the box correctly, but I hit a barrel on the way out. I would have my license right now if I passed.
Jake!
Right? And then the second time, I was on the line on my back tire and he failed me.
Oh, that's
and then the third time, I just completely failed.
The being on the line one shouldn't have failed. That's just being nitpicky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I said. But now I'm just kind of in the process of renewing my permit and then going for another 3 times. So
you only get 3 times a year you can try it?
You get 3 times per permit. Then you have to renew the permit, which costs another $35.50. Plus, you have to take the test again.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, it does. So I'm hoping to turn that around.
That your state's driver's license laws are stupid.
Yeah. Welcome to Pennsylvania.
Is it points based or what?
No, it's not points based.
Okay, because mine was points based, and as long as you scored above 85 out of 100, you got your license.
Nope. Not points based at all.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that sucks then.
Yes, it does. Other than that, I mean, just taking care of Madeline and making sure she's happy and healthy, and really, I'm in a decent place right now, so.
Year 2 for her, right?
Yeah, it's year 2 for her, yep.
Welcome to the terrible twos,
She's
my
gonna
friend.
turn...
Get ready for that.
She's turning 14 months tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, get ready for when she hits 2. Then it's gonna be rough. Those terrible twos.
I know.
Temper tantrums.
I've been told many times. Yup.
I've never experienced
Not
that.
looking forward to it.
I don't have much advice to offer you there.
I guess I want to earn more hours at both jobs. Because right now I'm kind of in an in-between, like I'm earning 15 to 20 hours at each, which means I'm part-time at both. But I need full-time for benefits, because now that it's the new year, I kind of don't have healthcare right now.
Ideally, I'll be in that boat next year. Because I'll turn 20... Well,
Yeah.
I this year. Because when I turn 26, I come off my parents' insurance plan. So...
Yeah. Even though I'm younger than you, I'm off the parents' insurance plan now because I'm married, so...
Yeah, that whole marriage thing kind of bounces that one around.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
So I guess ideally is you get a job that pays you enough to sustain and only have to work one job.
That's the ideal world, but the world is not ideal.
Not even close.
No.
I don't recommend a career at Staples. Just don't. Go elsewhere. Find a job elsewhere.
That's why I have Target and Wawa. These are two really good companies to work for, too.
Walmart
Target's
has
going up
decent
to
benefits.
$15 an hour.
Yeah, I mean, Walmart has decent benefits, so...
After you're there for 2 years, they start giving you stock in the company that never goes away.
Who, Target or Wawa?
Wawa.
Ah.
Yeah, they start giving you stock in the company after being there for 2 years. I think it starts at like 20%, and it bumps up to 10% every year afterwards until you hit 100%.
Nice.
So, yeah. So
That's
I'm planning on keeping
that's
Wawa long
retirement
term.
money right there.
Pretty much. That, and I'm eligible for the 401k at both right now. So,
Yeah. God, we're old. We're talking about retirement. Don't get old, people. It sucks.
yes, it does. Life sucks.
Yeah,
They should put that on the bumper sticker.
I think they have.
They probably did.
Oh, the times of when we were innocent youth and thought, yeah, I can't wait to be an adult, and then we get to being an adult, and it's like, wait a minute, can we go back?
Please? I want to go back to high school so bad.
That's like I want to go back to college, not so much high school. I would love to do college over again. That's why when I look at like Disney Plus and all that, and I see like TV shows from when I was a kid, I'm like, yes, take me back,
Yeah.
take me away. I don't. That's why my DVD collection has a vast amount of TV shows that I watched when I was a kid. Partially so I can show good cartoons that helped raise me to be a decent person to my kids someday if I ever have kids. And partially so I can escape back to my childhood and be like, okay, life isn't hell. I can go watch Courage the Cowardly Dog for 16 hours and I'll be okay.
Well, if we ever end up living near each other, you can always be the fun uncle with all the TV shows.
Oh, don't put that on me. Trust me. You and Tara would lynch me in about 3 minutes.
No, never.
Because fun uncle means she'd be running around in your team's logos, onesies, and all sorts of other stuff. And, yeah, no. I don't know. We'll see. I might be getting out of here by the end of the year, like Iowa completely. I don't know. We'll see. See what life holds. But anyways, that's kind of throughout the year kind of topic. But so you decided to be stubborn and boneheaded and chose to help me run WWC. I still question your sanity for that.
Well, I want to help a friend, so...
Yeah, but did you not see me, like, over the last year, as WWC has grown, basically go insane?
Yeah, but I'm insane. So, I'm already halfway there.
I mean, you have a kid.
I know. I'm already halfway there.
Yeah, well, here I am with nothing going insane, and you've got a life, and you're gonna go insane, so...
If I can raise a kid, I think I can raise 16 people to submit battles on time. Or close to it.
You think it's gonna be that easy, but just wait till you gotta start finding replacements, and especially it's more difficult for you to find a replacement than it is for me.
How so?
Because you're running alpha.
Okay.
You can't just go off...
I'm also in several different servers that don't have leagues.
I know, but, like, you can't just go, like, into APA and grab some random person and throw them into alpha. Because, like, alpha is, quote-unquote, the D-League, even though it's not. It's just a lower skill set league for people to...
Looking for replacements for alpha, I would look in servers that have nothing to do with Pokemon, because those people are more likely to not have ever played Draft League before and might want to get into it.
True. Whereas for me, again, it's just like, I'm going to go throw the team in every server that I'm in, and whoever joins up, joins up.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, you think running the league's going to be easy. I can tell you it's not. The draft, you've been through enough drafts to know how hellish it gets, and when people start rioting because people aren't leaving picks. Like, for the most part, what we've got for coaches, we know. Like, they're known quantities, but with us opening up to the public now, it's like, who are you? I mean, luckily you've got... Who do you have? You have Raisachi and Matt and... Yeah,
Raisachi and Matt, that's it.
That's it for helping you, so... I mean, it's not like you're...
Yeah, for right now anyway.
It's not like you're completely on your own, but still.
Also have the other commissioners to look up to and ask for help if they need it.
We do have Eon and Hydra and Jet and Giran and... Who's the SS commissioner now? It's not Paradoof, it's Miles.
Who is it?
It's Miles.
Yeah.
Sorry, no offense to Sunset Showdown. I totally just... we don't do a lot, so I totally...
No, we don't. Another goal we should have is to, like...
Yeah, we should do
more things with our community here.
Yeah, well, I mean, my plan is only to run WWC twice a year. I tried running it 3 times last year, and it just about killed me. And so, I'm thinking 2 seasons at most.
Yeah.
And, like, you don't have to run them at the same time as I do. You can run a season when I'm not, if it just works better for you time-wise. I'm perfectly okay with that, because then that gives us some scouting for potential move-ups to Gamma and all that, but...
At least for this first season, I want to run it with you, though.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. We need to run together on the first one, because then you get your feet wet as a commissioner, and I'm at least there if something goes horribly wrong that I can step in and grab it right away.
Yeah.
Whereas when... if we decide to run seasons at different times, I won't know as much as what you... I mean, I'll be watching. I'll be keeping an eye on what you've got going on, but for the most part, I'm going to leave you alone. Like, it's your baby.
I already have a baby. I got 2 now, I guess.
Yeah, like... Alpha Division's...
2 children.
Alpha Division's completely your call, other than, like... We need to agree on rules on that, because eventually your kids will grow up, graduate from high school, and come up to college and play with us, so... But yeah,
Hold on, give me a second, it's my last pick in the draft real quick.
Pick Snom.
I think I know that. Pick Snom? No. Snom sucks. No offense.
You do have a coach potentially in Alpha that's using a Snom team. You know that, right? Their team name is something Snoms or something like that.
No, I did not know that.
Go look at the coaches we've assigned to
Here's
each division
dog
so far, and you'll see someone's running as the Snoms.
Boy. Where is that?
I mean, you don't have to look now.
Here it is.
This episode of...
Curious what it looks like. So...
Yeah. This episode of Lords of Weather is not the coach reveal one, but we will use next month's Lords of Weather to announce the coaches for Alpha.
Yeah.
I'll let you make that announcement. That is the 2nd of February would be when that video goes up, so it'd be perfectly timed.
Oh my god, it's Raisashi!
Okay, you just gave away that Rise made...
A Snom team?
No, you just gave away that Rise made the cut and he's in Alpha, so... Assuming he watches this.
Yeah,
I was trying not to give away where the coaches were, because... Like, you're only at 8... You're only at 8 coaches right now, and I'm only at 13, so...
Oops! Sorry!
I'm sure he doesn't mind being down in Alpha.
I'm sure, too.
Lets him keep an eye on it, because he's running it and all that.
Yeah. What should I pick? Should I go for a meme pick? Or should I go for... No. No.
Draft Snom.
No!
Draft Snom. Snom is the way.
No. So, I have 20 points left, and all the mons in the 20 point tier can Dynamax and Gigantamax. I need a Dark type for my team, but I might want to go with... Huh?
G-Max Grimmsnarl. I don't know.
That's not 20 points.
Oh.
Talking like the bottom of the barrel is 20 points.
Oh.
So, like, Ariados can Dynamax. Beautifly can Dynamax. Stuff like that. I need a Dark type, which the only Dark type in there is Cacturn. Or, I can go for the meme pick and get Shedinja.
And still have 1 HP.
Yes.
And die to entry hazards.
Heavy duty boots.
Then you die to the sandstorm.
Yeah.
Your call, man. I'm staying out of this.
I'm gonna get the cactus. The cactus it is.
My cacti are still stuck in Arizona because my parents have them. They're bringing me back some cactus again. Well, I bought them this time, but... More cactus for my cacti garden.
Alright, Cacturn it is. Hopefully that works, I guess. Like, really, really weird.
So... Did we ever discuss a draft timer? I don't remember if we just discussed a draft timer. Was it 12 hour?
Did? I'm okay with like a 12 hour or like an 8 hour.
Normally it's 8, I think, is what I run it, but we shut the time. We usually shut it off at night is the problem. Because it's usually the hours it's active or when I'm awake.
Well, I think that we should have, depending on like the amount of people that we get in each time zone, I think we should have a fluid timer where between the hours of 10 p.m. and like 10 a.m. or something like that, the timer's turned off for that time zone. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. The other thing is you have to hope that your RNG on the draft order is good, because otherwise you could end up with a really bad time zone lineup.
That's true. Like, we'll play around with it, definitely. But...
Oh, I'm not modifying. I'm not modifying Alpha's draft order. You're getting the raw draft order. You get to suffer as the first time. I had to suffer my first time, so...
No, I mean we'll play around with the timer, not the draft order.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll play around with the timer.
I've never
on the
modified the draft order before. I've never done that.
Yeah, no, I don't modify draft orders either. In my opinion.
It's sarcasm because I've modified the draft order like 6 times. No, like no joke. Season 2 of WWC, Spare had the #1 pick, obviously, because he was the returning champion. But then I gotta go look at who the coaches were for Season 2, because I don't remember them off the top of my head. I think it was way too loaded at the front end of the draft, and so I was like, that's not gonna work. Yeah, because it was Spare, it was Shadow, it was Clem, and then I think it was Crimson were the first 4 picks in that draft originally.
Interesting.
And I was like, no, God, no, that's way too stacked at the beginning. You put the champion at 1, obviously, and then your next 3 picks are all high-end players.
Yeah, that's a bit too much.
So that's why I re-randomized it and ended up with you and Gearin towards the front. Actually, you took over that season, didn't you?
Yeah, I took over.
So it would have been Torn then. I don't know.
Oh, is that the team I took over?
Yeah, you took over
remember.
from Torn. I think. Did you join right off the bat?
No.
Okay, no, you didn't take Torn's team then. I don't know who replaced Torn.
I don't remember who I replaced.
Well, let's just go look at that team and I might be able to remember who you replaced.
Yeah. This one, I think.
You made so many changes I can't even remember.
I think I kept Infernape.
Oh, I'll just go look in the power rankings. That'll tell me.
Yeah.
Pyroars went missing. Wasn't Ga, because I know he played me. Don't think it was Nikki. Nikki was still in at the end of the season. I honestly don't know who you took over for.
Okay, I took over in week 7, it looks like. So... Lele's, whoever the Lele's were.
I don't even have the Lele's listed.
They had an FF loss in week 6, apparently.
Yeah, I don't even have the Lele's.
Oh, you know what? It was multiple people who took over or something, I think.
Okay, I gotta find
Possibly.
them. I'm looking right now for Lele's. Okay. You took over Spies' team. That was originally drafted by Spies.
Okay. Dropped and someone else took over, I guess.
Yeah, that team passed hands quite a bit.
Okay.
Well, that explains
So who
it.
are the Lele's then?
That was...
Who are the Lele's?
Oh, God, I don't remember his name off the top of my head. I know he's still in the server. If I go look in the server, I'll find him. Because I played him before in Torrance League. Where are you? Scrolling through those that are not online right now. They might have changed their name and I won't. Mabel. That's who it was. It was Mabel. Mabel. There you are. I found you. It was Mabel. So, because...
Okay.
Yeah, so it went from Spies to Mabel, Miggle to you.
Yeah. What a great passing of the torch.
Yeah, you want to talk about it? There was one team that changed hands 6 times in Season 1.
6 times?
Yeah.
Why?
Because coaches kept dropping.
Oh boy.
That was originally Cheshy's team, and then she dropped. And then it went to Chess, and then Chess dropped. Played 1 game and dropped. And then someone picked that one up, and then dropped after not playing a single game. Then I don't remember who took it after. There was 1 week I had like 30 minutes in the recap video of just talking about transactions because the coaches dropped so much. Which I don't think you're gonna be having to deal with that in alpha, because I don't plan to put analysts down there. So you don't have to worry about getting after them and being like, hey, where's my power rankings? Where are my pick'ems? Where are my this and that? So, at least not this season. Maybe if we get some analysts in that that come back regularly, we can expand that next season. So.
Okay.
You're obviously getting a draft stream, but
I'm super nervous for the draft stream.
it's fine. You know how many times I've had Smoggin open, or Smoggin, or however you want to pronounce it. How many times I've had that open on the side, and that way I could just be like, oh, this is what this Pokemon does, or this is this Mon's base stats, and that's why this is good, and that's good. You literally just have to come up with a reason why it's a good Mon, or if it's just a really bad pick, flame it. It's not that hard. Honestly, it's just a lot of bullshitting half the time. Like, for me, I thought Bulu Zygarde was a terrible combination in one of the draft streams I did. Turns out it's not a bad combination, but I thought it was terrible. So I flamed it repeatedly. But no, you look at what's drafted. You say, okay, like, honestly, looking at our draft board, the first pick's probably going to be either G-Darm, G-Maximum Metal, Laguna, one of the Megalodis, maybe Cinderace.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Mega Scizor. I don't know, but let's just say it's Galarian Darmanitan. Okay, well, blank chose Galarian Darmanitan. Thoughts on that? Or this thing hits like a fucking truck. You can double band it with Gorilla Tactics. You can have a banded Scarfer with Choice Scarf Gorilla Tactics. Zen mode is also very dangerous. A sub belly drum set makes it very, very dangerous and allows you to get into Zen mode very quickly, especially if you have the
Zen mode is
Berry.
super dangerous, yeah.
Yeah, especially if you have the Salac Berry. Ice typing and fire typing is really, really, like, it doesn't appreciate rocks, but outside of that, I think it gets superpower as well. You know, it's just, that's all you really have to say. You give it about a minute and a half, talk about the Mon, and you skip on to the next one. And then when you come back into round 2, then it gets to be, okay, instead of, was that a good first pick, that sort of thing. Now, how does that Mon pair with the rest of the team? So if the Galarian Darmanitan coach comes back round 2 and grabs what's something that they could pair with Galarian Darmanitan, that'd be a decent pair.
How about we use my draft that I have with the Galarian Darmanitan?
Okay.
I think I drafted with it Blastoise.
Paired with that's a good pair. That would be a good pair. Because Blastoise with removal to get rid of rocks, rapid spin buff. Now it gets a speed boost. It also gets access to Shell Smash. It's very, very bulky, so you wouldn't because of how hard it hits, you don't necessarily have to give it a lot of attack investment. You could run it bulky, Shell Smash, and still punch holes. Clears out those rock types that Galarian Darmanitan doesn't necessarily appreciate. It makes for a good starting core. And then that's literally all you have to do. If someone does something really weird, like let's say they draft Kieran Black and then proceed to come back and draft like Dracozolt or something, then you're like, okay, they've got double dragon type, not really sure why they would go double. Yeah, you know, now you're fairly weak. It seems like a waste of points. Not really sure. Like, then you start saying maybe they should have drafted this, or I don't know. Like, you start looking at the board and you're like, okay, what would have been a better pair potentially, or that. Like, the farther into the draft you get, the easier it gets until you get to the lower tier mons, and you're like, I have no fucking clue what this thing does.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I hope my partner here, who is co-hosting with me, can cover for my bullshit, because I've run out of bullshit.
Okay, I got you.
So, with me and you doing it, it shouldn't be that bad, because a lot of the mons I haven't used, you've used.
Yeah.
So, it will cover, and we'll be able to play off each other. It's not going to be that hard of a thing to do.
I would hope it's not.
No, it won't be. Especially, like, you've got me there as a wingman. Hopefully, with affiliate and that, and the draft stream, more people will be interested in it, and they'll come hang out, and maybe we can get the coaches. We did it with WWC. We had, I think it was season 3. We had the coaches come on every now and then, and they talk about their pick or something like that. We just have to watch how long it takes, because, God, what was the longest draft stream? I had a 5.5 hour draft stream.
Why?
Because Acorn and I were talking. Was it Acorn? No, it was Jacob. Jacob and I were talking through it, and then we started having spies come on, and just everybody wanted to come on and talk about their picks. I was like, oh my god, guys, we gotta shut up. Like, seriously. So.
Oh boy, it's another pick of mine. Woo!
Like, draft snom. The biggest issue is just...
No. This is for the Hydra's Broken Playground, okay?
Oh.
No.
Draft snom? Question mark?
No.
The biggest issue is going to be the Gen 8 mons, because not a lot is known about how the Gen 8 mons, especially with the Gigantamax and the lack of Z. That, like, this being our first draft stream, that's where we're going to have... Well, this mon was good in Gen 7 because of this, but is it still... Or this mon now gets this move, or, you know...
This move got cut. Looking at you, Hidden Power.
Really? That's going to be the biggest issue you're going to have, is people forgetting that Hidden Power is cut. And I know I'm going to catch a coach with it, too. Because that's going to be the biggest one. People are going to be like, oh, I want to throw Hidden Power on here. And then you're like, no, that's illegal.
Yep.
Because, okay, Return, Frustration, Pursuit, and Signal Beam. That's not that hard to remember that those are allowed.
Yeah.
But, also, technically, did you know that 1,000 Arrows was cut? Even though it's not listed on the list? Yeah, because Zygarde's not in the game.
So 1,000 Arrows was cut, 1,000 Waves wasn't?
Sorry, both of them should be. Both Zygardes.
Okay.
Zygarde's signature attacks should both be not viable in the game. Their game data should be missing. I'm totally not exploiting that in a certain league right now.
Trying to think.
Cough Mount
What
Silver.
should...
Hey, it's not... It is technically removed from the game because Zygarde got removed. I'm sure if you check the coding... Because, like, Diamond Storm's not in the game.
Yeah, probably.
But... And they're using... The way their league works is if it got Thanos snapped, it's not allowed. Well, that would mean Zygarde's useless. So... But
wait, so they're allowing that, but they're not allowing anything else that got snapped?
no, they didn't even say anything about Thousand Arrows. Like, I've just been using it, even though technically I shouldn't be.
So they don't even realize.
I don't think they realized it was snapped.
Oh boy.
Just like I don't think they realized Diamond Storm was snapped.
Yeah, don't tell them.
Oh, no, like, it's not in the rules. It's not in the list of moves that have been snapped. So,
yeah,
they can't take that away without, like, changing rules mid-season.
Yeah.
Because I never would have wasted a first-round draft pick on Zygarde 50 if it didn't have 1,000 Arrows. That's just stupid.
Yeah.
How many weather teams do you think we get this season?
Depends on who, like, I don't know. How many weather setters are there now?
Yes. I honestly, I would have to go pull it. I just did a video series on this. How do I not remember this? Literally, I just got done doing a video series for...
I think I'll at least get one of rain and one of sand, if I had to guess.
So Pelipper and Politoed are still your only rain setters.
Sand got Sandaconda, right? Because the ability Sand Spit or whatever it is.
Yeah, so for Sun, it's Charizard Y, Tails, and Torkoal still.
Okay.
Abomasnow, Aurorus, Ninetales, Vanillux. I'm checking Gen 8. Those are still the only ones that have... Sandspit gives it to Sandaconda. Gigalith, Hippowdon, and T-Tar. And Mega T-Tar.
That's the only new one.
Sandaconda is the only new weather setter in Gen 8.
Yeah, okay. I think we'll see the usual at least one of rain and one of sand and maybe a sun. But I doubt hail.
There won't be a hail team.
Unless yeah, I doubt hail. Because people don't really think of hail as a viable weather team. You know?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say we get six weather teams between the 32 coaches.
Do you think so?
Yeah. I think we're getting 2 rains. We might get 3 rains. Because they're with Politoed and Pelipper both available and enough Swiftswim Mons to go around. We could end up with 2 different, like, there's the Barraskewda team, there's the potential for G-Max, what is that thing called? Dreadnought Rain, there's the old standard of Kabutops, there's the Mega Swampert Rain.
Yeah, good point.
There's so many Swift Swimmers now that I think it's possible that we see 2.
There definitely is, yeah.
2, possibly 3 rain teams. I think we'll see maybe 3. I think we see 3 sand teams. I really think we get 3 sand teams out of this because T-Tar, Mega T-Tar, and then either Sandaconda or Gigalith or Hippowdon will join in. Especially with 2 of the fossils now having Sand Rush.
Yeah.
Or is it 2 or is it only 1? One of them has Slush Rush, one of them has Sand Rush. Do the other 2 have that or are they Swift Swim? I don't remember. But, like, Dracozolt makes Sand a lot more potent now. So, I see Sand. And then we might get 1 Sun just for shits and giggles.
Probably.
I mean, I might try Sun. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do weather again in WWC or if I'm actually just going to...
You're the weather gamer, you have to.
I do not have to. You know how many teams I've drafted weather on?
Yeah, I know.
How many?
I lost count, honestly.
Whoa, I didn't realize that was not on vibrate. Hang on. Alright, sorry about that, guys. That was my dad. He's still down in Phoenix where I was over Christmas. He's had some heart issues. I talked about it in the server. He was just calling to let me know that my brother's on his way home because they're flying him home the day that Jake and I are recording this, which was yesterday, I guess. So that was all. He was just updating me with that. I apologize for that. I really thought the phone was on vibrate, but I think I turned it up when I stopped recording previously. But as Jake and I were talking about me and weather,
yeah,
I'm looking through my teams right now to see how many weather teams I had. AABL was technically weather because I had some sun components. APA Infinity was a sand team. Let's see. DSL was a sand team. GPC was a rain team. IPA was a rain team. LTPL was a rain team. NCL was a rain team. PCF Season 2 was a
hail team, I think.
I don't think Season 2 was a weather team. I think I just drafted fun stuff. I'm trying to load the team right now. It was not a hail team. It was just a
random team.
Season 3 was a sand team. I missed that Season 3 team. I wish I'd stuck around in PCF Season 3.
Yeah, you should have.
That team was pretty good. I miss it.
I remember losing to you because I chose to, what was it, attack or roost instead of attack?
Yeah. I need to go recover my WWC Season 1 team. I can do that now, because Zaki fixed the dock.
Yeah.
I need to go recover that, because I actually don't have that. But WWC Season 1 and 2 were not, were not weather teams, but Season 1 was. I just found Season 1. I remember that one. That team was a meme. That was my sleet team. It was Swampert, Mega Swampert, Zeraora, Alolan Ninetales, Donphan, Chandelure, Escavalier, Armaldo, Latios, Pelipper, Lilligant, Slurpuff, and Cobalion. And before I made a bunch of changes, it had Goodra and Beartick on it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, what a meme. Apparently I had Rose Raid at some point too, because that's listed under my hazard setters. Oh, what a meme. This throws back old school style. People are literally watching me save this team to my file. If they're watching. Sorry folks, I just totally spaced that I had this available. Season 1. Save. Yeah, because I took Zeraora round 1, pick 4, and left Mega Salamence on the board. No, I didn't. I left something else on the board, because Salamence went second overall. Anywho, I digress. So, we kind of got sidetracked talking about commissioning and reminiscent of all that.
Kind of.
Anyways, I don't know if I'll do a weather team, okay? I really don't want to, just because I've done so many weather teams, but at the same time, I've never done a sun team, and Huff was going to teach me the ways of the sun. And there's also the fact that Rain got super buff this gen, and I really want to use it. Because, like, spoilers. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Spoilers. I drafted another weather team already, but you guys don't get to see it for a while.
Oh, really?
I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm going to mute my mic for a second and tell Jake it, and Jake's not going to say what it is, because he's still going to be unmuted.
Oh, wow. Oh. You did not show me that team.
Okay, so my mic's back on. We're not talking about that. I'm going to go pull that team real quick for Jake, but I did draft another weather team. I forgot about it already. Ooh, I totally forgot I had drafted another weather-based team. Totally forgot I had drafted another weather-based team. Yes, I know the screen froze. It's not your computer. It is actually me because I'm taking a screenshot. Save. Desktop. Capture. Save. Yes. Send to Jake so he can laugh at what I did again. Because Jake has told me numerous times to stop with this one. So, Jake.
Oh my god.
So, Jake.
No. No. No.
I know we said no. I know we agreed on it.
No.
But I did it again. Blame
Why?
Panther. Blame Panther.
For a second, so they can't hear me say this.
Hang on. Let me mute you. Let me pull up OBS. Okay, you are officially muted, so whatever you say will not go on the record. I gotta mute myself now. Hang on, folks. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm unmuted.
Okay.
Jake's unmuted. He can't say anything about that team. Panther, don't kill me. He's part of my front office. What?
My lips are sealed.
Yeah. I mean, most people know what it is because I said we were drafting for it in a while, but I'm not able to give because I think they're doing a draft stream. So I'm not able to say anything. Well, technically, actually, I think it's public domain right now, but I'm not going to say anything because I think if you go to the website, you can find it.
Probably. Because you're using the website, right?
Yeah, we're using the website.
Yeah. It's
so
probably...
Unless Otto's got it hidden until they do the draft stream, you should be able to see my team.
Actually, I don't know. I can double check because I'm not in the league.
That's true.
So I can do this live.
As I love to say, fuck it, we're doing it live.
Live. Team. You see if I can.
Know. But I don't know if I'm going to do
what team name are you under?
Corviknight.
Oh, there it is. Never mind. Yep.
Anything related to APA is always Corviknight.
Yep, I can see your team.
Okay, so it is public knowledge, but I'm still not going to say anything about it because they can find it themselves.
Yep.
But yeah, okay. No, I'm not drafting weather in WWC. I am not allowed to draft weather in WWC at all. Period.
If you draft weather, I'm holding you to that.
I'm going on the record right now. For WWC, I am not drafting weather.
If you draft weather, what do I get to do?
I turn server ownership over to you. Complete server, transfer ownership to you, which means you have the ability to... You actually would outrank me, so... I don't want to give up server control, so I am not drafting weather.
I will hold you to that.
I have mons I want to try. If people have been watching my drafts lately, except for NCL and this upcoming one, and LTPL... Oh, God damn it. How many have I drafted weather in lately? Has it been... I gotta go check now and see the trend.
It's been a lot.
I didn't in Mount Silver. I didn't in Indigo Season 4. We didn't in LDL. I didn't in B&B. So, I didn't APM.
You did in this new one.
So it's been 3 of my last 8 that I have drafted weather in. So, I've been a good boy. I've stayed away from weather. I'm gonna stay away
from weather, stay away from Sarah Aura, and stay away from Alolan Ninetales.
I might actually consider bringing Alolan Ninetales off the bench. It's been almost a year since I last drafted it, I think.
Really?
I'm like 90% certain it's been almost a year since I last drafted Alola Ninetales.
Man, time flies.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check right now. Battle League stats. I need to open up my thing again. Desktop. Pokemon, Draft League, previous teams. Where is my Alolan Ninetales teams? I had an APA Indigo Season 1, which was... That wrapped a year ago.
Oh, wow.
I didn't have it in Season 2. I didn't have it in Season 3. Didn't have it in APM. Didn't have it in... What was this being? B. That's way old. That's way old. That was pre. That's an old team. Not on that one. Not on that one. I think PCF Season 2.
Wow, that's so long ago.
Either PCF Season 2 or WWC Season 2.
Which one drafted after that? Or the other?
Actually, I just go to my YouTube channel. That'll tell me. We've gone so far off tangent at this point.
Hey, we got the stuff that we wanted to talk about done, so we can.
I know. Let's see. Show more. I'm just gonna go because it'll be order of video last edit added to it. It'll tell me what the last one I was in was. Season 3. Good God, I have so many. It would have been... Nope, that's Moltres, so that would have been quote-unquote PCF Season 3. Season 2? Was it Season 2? It was Season 2 of WWC. No.
Wow.
What were the two that we were debating?
No,
it was WWC Season 2. Because I had Charizard X in it. When did that league wrap? Pause. May 15th of 2019. So it's been... That was the last time I had...
before my birthday, that's right.
So it's been 6 months since I put... At least. It's been... By the time WWC's draft comes around, it'll have been 7 months since I used... 8 months since I used Alolan Ninetales.
It's crazy how fast time passes. Like...
Jake, in May, I'll have been doing this for 2 years.
It's insane.
Yeah, the older you get, the faster time flies. I don't know. I might bring Alolan Ninetales off the bench. Zeraora is benched for probably like 8 months or so, but I don't know. Maybe I'll bring Ninetales back. I've got the itch to use it again, but I don't know. I got to see how this draft plays out, where my draft position is.
Yeah, same.
Because I would love to use certain Mons. I also don't know if I'm G-maxing. I might go for a Mega instead.
I might also go for a Mega. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't exactly looked at the tiers since we edited them.
You should probably look at that, so we could use that to discuss those a little bit too.
Where is Doc?
It's linked to you in your messages.
I'm looking for it. Hold on.
You pinned it.
Might have.
No, we didn't pin it.
No. Found it.
Our only pins are our failures as
Pinned. Okay, I pinned it.
Okay. Also, real talk. You know how I was really pissed off a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
And my record in Gen 8 has not been good?
Huh?
My first thought was, it was Jake. He screwed me because of our LD. I haven't had a good season since we did our team up together. And I was like, you dumb shit. That's not the reason. Because you've been having a great Gen 8. I've been having a terrible Gen 8. And so the thought process that slipped through my head for a second was, Jake stole my good stuff and gave me his bad stuff.
I gave you my bad mojo. You take it and you run with it.
Nah, I'm just having.
And remember, no capes.
No capes. Yes, no capes. No, it's just I haven't adjusted to Gen 8, and I've made some boneheaded mistakes in a couple of my matches, like rookie level mistakes. So
I'm looking at the tier list now.
Protein Gren is still in 18, but we have to take a vote on that once we have our coaches set.
That's why it's not showing. Okay.
Also, Zaki hasn't coded it in yet. And that was the other thing. I talked to Otto about it. We wouldn't be able to split Mons, so...
You mean?
We couldn't have 2 Greninjas in Gamma.
Oh boy.
In Gamma. If Gamma were to not use the dock, we would not be able to have 2 Greninjas.
Okay.
Mega Lottie... Yeah, Mega Lottie and Mega Blastoise are 2 that are up for vote, as well as Protein Greninja. Once we have the 32 coaches, that's what we have to put those 2 a vote, because people think that Mega Blastoise should be banned.
I don't think it should be banned. I think we should just remove Shell Smash.
I don't like putting complex bans on Mons. We've already got Kyurem without Dragon Dance.
I was removing Shell Smash from Mega Blastoise. A complex ban.
We're banning moves off of Mons. Like, Mons can't use certain moves. And I don't like having a ton of Mons that are like, you can't use this, you can't use that, you can't use this, all that.
Okay.
I don't like it, but we'll put it to the coaches. If they choose to ban it, then I will have them vote to just remove Shell Smash, because I want Mega Blastoise around.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm going to have to put Magearna to a vote, because I know people want Magearna gone. I know Mega Lottie people want Mega Latios out, but not necessarily Latios. But... Yeah. I thought we were fine, tier-wise. I think these are fine tiers, but...
Yeah, these look pretty good.
There's nothing super low that I see.
Why is Gigantamax Lapras 12 points?
It sets Aurora Veil.
I know, but it should be like 13 in my opinion, but that's just me.
So, after you left that call, when we were trying to get the G-Max Mons, it was really just me, because Huff doesn't know enough about them to determine where they go, so... For those of you still watching the podcast at this point, this is live, us working on tiers. This is what being a commissioner is like, so...
Yeah.
This is that back-end shit that we have to deal with that you guys don't see.
I definitely think G-Max Lapras should at least be 13. I think 12 is too low, in my opinion. Because screens are, like, so good.
I passed Lapras. Where'd you go? G-Max Lapras. 13. Okay. That's fixed.
Okay.
So...
See any glaring things? What does Gigantamax, Orbeetle, and Alcremie do?
Orbeetle sets up Gravity with its G-Max move. Alcremie heals itself 25%. So.
That's meh.
Yeah.
Okay, G-Max Eevee, G-Max Pikachu makes sense. Okay. I'm liking these.
I know Thriller's really unhappy with one Mons placement.
Which one?
The one that's highlighted. Oh, I guess I couldn't do that. Why didn't it let me do that? Okay. The one that I'm sitting on.
Okay. Oh, Jolteon. Why?
Because it's 5 points.
Yeah, and we lost Hidden Powers.
Yeah. And so
It's not moving up.
Yeah, it's staying where it's at.
I would rather use right shoe.
That's what everybody said, and Thriller was pissed. He was not happy about it.
Oh my god. I would rather use Pikachu.
You know my feelings on Jolteon, but I also don't like Noivern, which I know is one of your better mons. So.
Yeah.
God damn it. I said no weather,
Yeah.
and I immediately look at the draft board, and I'm like, oh, I want to run Sun with Mega Venusaur, because it's always been on my to-do list.
Okay, give me access, or give me ownership of the server. Let's go.
Nope, I'll just save it for the next season or something. So. Alright, well, we're at an hour here for the podcast. We lost track of what we were doing there, but long story short, Jake's got some goals. He wants to get his driving permit done with so he can have his driver's license. He wants to get his health benefits and all that and get paid from one job instead of two, ideally.
Eventually, maybe. We'll see.
And just keep doing what he's doing with his daughter and his family. And he's going to insanely try to take on Alpha with me, so...
Yep.
We'll see. We're going to go ahead and wrap this podcast. Next, Lords of Weather, Alpha Coaches. You're going to want to watch that one because we're going to unveil you guys first, and then we'll do whatever Jake and I are going to talk about, so, at that one. So, thank you guys for watching. Jake, you got anything to say?
Happy New Year to anyone who is watching, I guess. May 2020 bring you good, better year than you had in 2019, I guess.
Yep. So we'll get out of here. See you guys next time. I gotta remember to mute Jake before I hit that button. There we go.